Scissoring. Scissoring. Watch and learn.
Hey YouTube, BalisongAddict here, and today I'm going to be doing a Balisong tutorial on scissoring. Now this is a pretty advanced Balisong move, and it might be kind of hard for you guys to get down, but you guys just saw it a little bit there and saw slow motion, and hopefully that'll help you out with the general concept of the move. So basically what this move is you're throwing an aerial, and you can be throwing the aerial from anywhere, and you are catching it and you are going straight into a full twirl. Okay, so basically you have to be starting with the safe handle when you're throwing that aerial. So the most common way of doing it is from a full twirl. So I'm just going to start off, I'm just going to show you guys how to do the move from the full twirl. So if you haven't already learned the full twirl, go ahead and check it out. It's right there. And then you should also learn basic aerials, which are right here. So if you haven't learned either of those two moves, go ahead and go check those out right now before you learn this move. Okay, so on with the tutorial. So we're going to get into where we're going to start the full twirl. You guys know that. And we do one twirl. You can do as many twirls as you want. But basically when you're coming down, you're going to come down, and as you hit the very bottom of your twirl, you're going to take your middle finger and move it out and put your thumb in there. Okay, this being because you have a little bit more control, because you're going to be throwing the aerial now. You have a little bit more control with your thumb than you do if you were throwing it with that middle finger. Okay, so you're doing the full twirl, doing the full twirl, you're going to throw it. You're going to catch at the bottom with our index finger and thumb, and we're going to throw it right here. Okay, you can kind of use the ricochet down. See how I have momentum just getting ready to throw up? You can kind of use that to initiate the throw and kind of get momentum for it. Now, when you use that ricochet momentum, it's gonna go faster. And when you guys are learning this move, you generally want to do kind of a slow throw to catch it. Okay. So basically, doing the full twirl, catch. Now from here, we're gonna throw it, and it's gonna come out of our hands. We're gonna let go right here, just kind of like a basic aerial. But the catching for the aerial is a little bit different. Okay, so we're down here, full twirl, hit, throw up. Okay, bite handle, it's going to come by, blade's going to come by, and we're going to wait till the safe handle comes by a little bit. And once the safe handle is anywhere from right here to up here is anywhere we're going to want to catch the safe handle. Okay, so we're going to catch it and then continue the full twirl. Okay, so that's just the very bare minimum of this tutorial. I'm going to go into some little tips right now. Now, I'm going to show you the basic concept one more time. So we're twirling, going to throw up, bite handle passes, blade passes, and safe handle's coming around. You want to catch it there or right here. Okay, either way. You want to catch it in either of those places. Okay, then you're going to go back into your full twirl. Okay, so there you go. There's the little main concept of it. Basically, when you're doing this move, I had a tendency to not throw it high enough or like fast enough. So if you're not throwing it high enough or fast enough, watch, you're gonna catch it. You're gonna catch it right here. Okay, so I'm catching it here. Remember how I said you want to catch it like in here? That's because if you catch it here, it's gonna stop, and then you're gonna have to do the momentum again. So look, let me show you that. So I'm throwing it. I catch it there, it stops, then I have to do the momentum again. So if I catch it like right here, okay, I have to do that by throwing it a little bit higher or throwing it a little bit faster. If I catch it here, it's already in the momentum of the twirl, okay? So that's just little things. So if you guys find yourself catching it, sorry, it's hard to do it like that. You find yourself catching it here, that just means that you're not throwing it high enough or fast enough. Okay, also, when you're new to this trick, you're going to have a tendency to throw it and you're just gonna say I caught it right here. You're just gonna catch it and make sure you caught it right, and then keep doing the thing. I mean, that's okay for when you're very first learning it. Make sure you caught it in the right spot. But after you get that down like a couple times, maybe like you get that down like 5 times, all right, you caught it in the right spot. You're gonna want to stop thinking about the cat so much and start thinking about wanting to go right into the twirl right away. Okay, so yeah, you caught it good, but you gotta think about starting the twirl again. Okay, so that's a little thing there. So make sure you're throwing it high enough or fast enough. It's a combination of height and speed is how you're going to get the rotation, okay? So this little rotation right here, and you're catching it here, and then you don't want to make sure that you are catching and stopping. You want to catch it and go straight into the twirl, okay? What's some other things? Okay, so you guys got that, and when you're doing the scissoring, you're gonna, once you throw it right here, so you throw it, my hand, once I let go, my hand's gonna go palm down, and my index finger, middle finger, and thumb are all gonna be ready right here, okay? I'm gonna be catching with my index finger and middle finger. So go ahead and throw it up. I throw it right here, and look, they're already ready. Okay, so this is kind of hard to do with one hand, but they're coming down to catch, and I'm catching it, right? But one thing that'll help you with getting the twirl fluently out of your catch, instead of stopping in your catch, is when you are ready to get it, and it's getting really close to your hand, you're going to kind of start moving your hand like this. It's a very small motion like that. And then your ring finger is going to be getting ready. So it kind of moves and your ring finger comes in. Okay, so you don't just have it stationary. So I caught it, cool. You don't just have it stationary. It's going to be starting to come like this, and your ring finger is coming up. All right, does that make sense? That's a very very helpful thing. That as you get better at scissoring, you'll find yourself kind of doing that. Okay, you don't really have to focus on it so much, but it's a nice little thing to help you out, because everyone that's good at scissoring, they all throw it in their hand is like that, and then they start to do this with their hand, and then their ring fingers coming out to finish the twirl, to finish the twirl like that. Okay, so that is a big thing. You don't really have to focus on that as much as catching it here and just continuing the twirling motion afterwards, because continuing the twirling motion is kind of going to help you. It's going to get your hand to do that, alright? There's a bunch of different ways to get into the twirl, to get into scissoring, like the move in a combo. So just a very basic way is you can just start off with the Balisong like this, and then just throw an aerial and catch it into a scissor. You can also be doing just do a Y2K rollover and then throw it right into a scissor. That's another way of doing it. Of course, you can be twirling and go into a scissor, right? And then when you end the scissor right here, you can go back into the bottom half of your full twirl and then just go into another scissor. So you can do as many scissors in a row as you want you just gotta do another twirl downwards after you catch the scissor and finish the twirling. Okay? There's tons of ways to get into the scissor. It's a really good move to know. If you're serious about Balisong, you gotta learn this. Okay, if you have a super sharp knife, like my 42 it's pretty sharp, but it's not super sharp like a Kimura or some custom blade that's really sharp. If you have a super sharp knife and I don't know if you're scared of this, you can go ahead and tape your blade. There's no shame in taping your blade when you're learning scissoring. I mean, it can be scary, like especially if you're learning with a Kimura, because like the heavier your knife is, the heavier and sharper your knife is, the more momentum it's going to get, because heaviness and sharper, it's just going to give you a deeper cut. Okay, so it can be a very dangerous move. this move isn't really like too many other moves. I mean, it's an aerial to a full twirl. It's kind of weird for a lot of people. But so go ahead and tape your blade. I wouldn't recommend using a trainer first, because odds are your trainer's not going to be the same as your knife. Okay, so say I have some crappy trainer, and then I go and I got it down with my trainer, and I go to do it with my 42. It's not going to be the same weight. It's not going to be the same feel. Aerials are all about feel. Okay, that was bad. But so you're going to want to use your same knife. If you have to tape it, tape it. Okay. Try to be safe with this move, guys, and I hope this tutorial helped you. If you have any questions about this move that for whatever reason I didn't cover in this tutorial, I tried to be as in-depth as possible in this tutorial. If you have any questions, go ahead and post a video response showing me how you're doing the move, or leave a comment, or you can just PM me. Any of those three things, I'll be able to help you out with this move, guys, okay? I know when I was learning this move, I had some help from some guys, and they definitely helped me out, okay? Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. I hope this helps you learn the scissoring technique in Balisong, alright? There you guys go, and thanks for watching.